welcome to today's moment of Zen, an interlude in your busy day where you can have a few moments to come back into yourself, to find a place of stillness and greater ease and comfort, using movement, gentle movement, and breath to bring us home to ourselves. Today, I'd like to talk to you about power poses. Yoga is something that can be gentle, but it can also be powerful. So if you're having a day where you're feeling not quite in your power, doing a power pose can really shift your entire mindset. Okay, so let's try it. You may want to have a chair nearby if you feel a little bit unsteady and need some balance. You can keep the chair in front of you so that you have something to hold on to. It can be at the side, and I'll just stand without it so you can see what I'm doing. Today's power pose is Goddess and Star pose. We need to start with our cleansing breaths. So, standing nice and tall, make sure that your feet come in contact with the floor, all four corners. Your feet are parallel, facing forward, about hip distance apart, and take a look down to make sure that they haven't splayed out to the side. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. You're standing in a dignified posture, but not rigid, and the knees are a little bit soft. That's a place I actually have to remind myself to keep my knees soft. First pose is Goddess pose, and for this we take our feet wider than hip distance, and the feet are pointing out, and the knees turning out over the feet. And so what happens in Goddess pose is it's a bending of the knees to a point where you feel yourself engaging your quadriceps, the power muscles. That's why we call this a power pose, because it takes the strength of that beautiful goddess body to hold this position. The arms are in what we call cactus arms. They're at a 90-degree angle below the shoulders, because if you have any issues at all with your shoulders, you don't want to keep them up too high. So here, bend at the knees. And what Goddess pose looks like is just bringing the elbows into the waistline. So just bringing the elbows into the waistline. And the other pose to this is Star pose. And so what does a star look like? 5-pointed star, and your arms are coming out a little bit higher than you can see me in the video, but they can come high. If you have issues with your shoulders, they can come straight out. So Star pose. To work your balance a little more, you can slightly raise your chin when you're in Star pose. And let's just shake it out for a moment before we begin. I invite you for a moment to think about your power. Before you begin the pose, think about your power. Think about your center, your core, where your power lives. Is there a light burning inside you today? Let's activate that light. It might be a little dim today, or maybe it's already shining bright, but we're going to activate that power core. So, arms are in cactus, knees are slightly bent. We inhale as we come down into Goddess pose. We exhale as we reach out wide, maybe the chin comes up a little, into Star pose. Inhale, Goddess. Exhale into Star. Inhale, all my beautiful goddesses. Exhale and reach for your stars. Inhale, Goddess. Can you stay here for a moment? Can you feel your power deep in your legs, deep in your core? Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for the power that we have. We are powerful, purposeful women. And on your exhale, Yes, on your exhale, reaching out for the stars. What is it that you're reaching for? Stay here for a moment. Feel how tall and strong your body is. Feel the strength in your arms and shoulders that can lift to the stars. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, star. Do it on your breath. Once more. Inhale, dear goddess. Exhale to the stars. And relax, roll your shoulders. Maybe move your knees a little bit. Just to loosen up. Doesn't that feel good? That is goddess and star. You are a goddess. You should always reach for the stars. They're available to each and every one of us. I hope you enjoyed today's power pose. And as we sign off, we always wish each other namaste. The light that lives in me honors and recognizes the light that lives in each of you, all the dear goddesses. Have a wonderful day.